Welcome back to Preview Review. I'm James. That's Kev. Kev, how are we today, buddy?
Happy weekend, everybody. I am living the life, James, having a great time over here at Castle Kev. How about you, sir? How are you hanging on?
A weekend edition. I'm good. I've got my coffee mug, got my Grogu coffee mug, a little coffee here, but we're not watching Star Wars today. It's Marvel. Marvel Studios, look ahead, Kev. That's what we're going to be watching and reviewing today.
Looking so far ahead because the present is not something we like to look at unless you're fans of Agatha all along, which I know not everybody is a fan of. Shout out to Shadow Humor. How you doing, brother?
Shout out. Now, this is going to be a little different as this isn't really a traditional trailer. This is something we usually watch on our weekly Dweeb episodes, our live shows on Mondays at 6 p.m. But we're going to watch it here. We're going to break it down. We are going to review it. I don't know. We'll see at the end if we'll be able to give this a correct grade, a proper grade or not. We're going to get a lot of different footage from different shows here. So we're going to kind of, it's a preview review, but we're going to wing this one a little bit when it comes to the grading system.
It's a hybrid because, you know, as James mentioned, might be hard to grade this one, but also almost everything they talk about will either be discussed on Monday editions of the Weekly Dweeb or will be covered on its own in little one-off streams like we've done with Agatha and the Penguin.
Yep.
Someday in the future, I believe we will have a Marvel-centric show. So and maybe that'll be in 2025. So
we get a few more subscribers that could help us out. We could pull this off, but we're not fully there yet.
I don't have enough hands.
Yeah, we only got 4 of them.
They're set.
Me, yep, and they're fucking small. These are small hands. Oh, I didn't make it 3 minutes. Shit.
Use the 30-second intro, James. So
Yep. Why's your intro 2 minutes today?
You got an entire song playing in the lead-in. What happened?
Hey, that's some Cosmic Jive song. That's what we'll be using. All right, we've got on dock today, as I have said. I'll get us here. We've got Marvel Studios, the look ahead here. It's about 2 minutes. A lot of different footage. Any thoughts? Have you seen any of this yet? I have not.
Outside of the Deadpool footage that I'm sure
you've seen the movie.
Yeah, that I'm sure I've seen all of. No, not yet. I have avoided this. I've seen the post that lets us know the release date. So I know what's coming, but I haven't seen what is in this video.
Same thing. I know what is coming because of all the posts on Twitter of dates, but otherwise I've not seen any of this footage outside of Deadpool and Wolverine. So, shall we, Kev? Is it time?
Locked and loaded, baby.
Load them up. Marvel Studios, look ahead. We got 2 minutes here, boys and girls. Let's have some fun.
I brought you here to offer you an opportunity.
Oh, I smell what you're stepping in. It's gonna get good.
Oh, a lot of cuts right away, Kev.
Yeah, I was just saying we're gonna have work cut out for us.
Oh, John Bernthal's back.
I could say the same about you.
I wonder if your darker half would agree.
The red suit.
A lot of Daredevil.
A lot of cutaways there.
Miss me.
Oh,
That would hurt.
I want to build something undeniable.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting
adventure.
The battle they will sing about.
That's what I'm talking about.
I forgot there's a Marvel Zombie show. Completely forgot.
Want it so bad.
You can select whenever you're ready.
Simon Williams, reading for Wonder Man. I was born
Wonder
the greatest character.
And we both have a lot riding on this. You better not mess this up.
Iron Man 2
I know.
guy.
I am ready.
I am Marvel Jesus.
We have a long road ahead of us. Much to do.
And oh man.
A lot of Daredevil. I'm here for it.
Oh my God!
A lot of shows.
Lot of cutaways.
Whew, lots of stuff there. Some
Okay.
good, some bad, some
Yep.
I brought
just
you here.
meh.
There is a lot of cutaways here. I think it's gonna be more stopping and talking about it than anything.
Oh yeah, we're because even
Some
at the
stuff
very
I'm
beginning,
Yep.
we'll want to pause when they're looking at the multiple TVs. I
Yep.
noticed
Let's just go right to
each
that.
screen is going to be showing footage from a different
Yep.
upcoming Marvel
Offer you
program.
an
I saw some
opportunity.
Ironheart on the
Yeah.
screen
Well,
right here.
did you see the Disney Plus? Did you see this?
Oh
Did
yes,
you catch that they're watching Disney Plus?
So they do that at work too, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
We're gonna move through the Daredevil or this footage because
know
we've
what
seen the
you're
movie.
just like
Okay.
me for real. This is the one right here. Yep. So
Okay.
you see Wonder Man to the right. You
Right.
see Ironheart to
Daredevil,
the left.
Daredevil in
Oh,
the
that's
middle.
Daredevil in the center. And
Very
even
just
those
dark.
bottom panels.
Whoa.
You
Let's start at far
see.
left. You've got Wilson Fisk. You've got that's got to be your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Middle second. Then it's the
Wakanda,
Wakanda
Eyes of
show.
Wakanda.
Yep. What is the next one?
That is tough. Is that maybe What If or Marvel Zombies? It's tough.
I
It's
don't
so
know. It's black and white. I'm confused by it,
one of those two middle ones, I think, has
Well,
to
I
be
think
Marvel
the
Zombies.
second the one on the right in the middle is I think it's the Punisher scene that's shown at the very end of this trailer.
Okay, there we
I
go.
think
And then
that's
obviously
Daredevil again.
we got Deadpool, or we got Wolverine down there at the end, and
Yeah.
then I think that's Fisk
I
again.
think that's Fisk again. The white mask there, I believe, is Bullseye from the Daredevil show. I think that's his name.
Oh,
It's
well,
the
that's a
guy. It's the
better.
guy from the final season of the Netflix Daredevil show. They brought him back. The guy that fights with Daredevil a lot. Can't think of his.
Oh,
I
so
think
they didn't
it's
bring Colin
Bullseye.
Farrell back for that, huh?
No, no. I will go through. I will say I am ecstatic for Daredevil to begin with, so I'm excited to go over this footage of him. I've always been meh on Ironheart. I kind of thought they just should have let the Iron Man character go.
Yeah.
And I don't know much
Was-
about the animated stuff. And Wonder Man, I don't know anything about Wonder Man.
Yeah, I don't know much about Wonder Man. I am excited about, I would say, at least half of the animated projects. What If
Mhm.
I've enjoyed. Marvel Zombies is something I've wanted for a very long time, and we got
Yes,
a
you
little
have.
taste of it with What If. So I'm very much looking forward to that.
Yep.
And the Neighborhood Spider-Man seems like
Cool.
it seems like a cool looking animation style. Might not be like that one feels like it's more a kid's animation show than it's going to
Yep.
be maybe for us. But it looks neat. And then Eyes of Wakanda, I don't know much about, but the
Same.
short glimpse that we got, when it comes to animation right now, I have a much higher bar when it comes to Disney stuff. So their Star Wars animation has been a lot better than their
Yes.
live action. And even some of their Marvel animation has been better than what we've seen. And
Yeah.
and that
Some
stands
of the What
true
If
to
stuff's
me
been
here.
really good. Yeah.
That's
I would agree.
kind of my opinion here with this as well. And I agree with you, James, with Ironheart. I just think that was a character, the Iron Man-ness of it all. Not only
Yeah.
did we get it with Spider-Man and Mysterio and all that, but then to have it, I just think they should have let Iron Man rest for a little longer.
I agree.
Not necessarily that this.
It's not Iron Man, but that essentially that character. Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah, let it sit for a while before you bring
Mhm.
back what is essentially just a lesser version. And I almost stopped myself from saying that, but because that was sort of my point, is even if this is a completely different character who does have her own set
Mhm.
of skills, she's not Peter Parker who just inherited an Iron Man suit,
Yes,
right? She can
correct.
build this stuff, but because of the way Tony Stark was used throughout the majority of the MCU, no matter who you put in an Iron Man suit or
Yes, it
how
doesn't
talented they
matter.
are, they're going to feel like a lesser version
They have
unless
to
you give
deal.
us some time.
Mhm. Correct. They are always going to be compared to Tony Stark, and that's a problem.
I think that's why people are not as high on Captain America, which is one that I have
Also,
actually
it's a very
defended
similar
more.
thing.
Yeah, I think it still has promise, even though I didn't love the show as much. But I just don't think the time was right to move to. Of course, we have to move on from Steve Rogers, but I don't think we needed to have shows do it. There's so many other characters. You just focus on some of that and let Steve Rogers
They
simmer for a while.
transformed Falcon into the new Captain America so fast, so quick. And I think that was kind of my gripe with it is let him be the Falcon, let him do his own thing. Like we don't need to turn him into Captain America instantly.
Yeah.
You know. And I like
it could have
Anthony
felt
Mackie
more
as a
earned.
character. I like him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
and that's
100%.
I
It
like
just seems
the overall
forced.
decision to do it. But yeah, it seemed like it was rushed would be my thought on it. And because in the comics you have all these years and all these different runs where you get to know these characters. So even if it does happen quickly there, like it feels earned. We didn't have as much time with the Falcon to be like, oh yeah, he's the next Captain America, right? Like we can feel it. It's what we want. You know, it's just sort of like, okay, well, we need a new Captain America, and Bucky doesn't want to do it. So here you go, pal.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt about what they did with that. Let's go. Cool. We'll start here. A lot of cutaways right away.
It's gonna get good.
I wondered, God, this is just cutaway city.
Your poor clicking fingers. Okay, so that is. Oh, speaking of not just using Iron Man's equipment.
Yeah, that is Ironheart. I was wondering. I didn't recognize this at first.
Is that like an outdated Stark bot? Okay, so we have somebody probably Wonder Man, right? I think that first shot.
So this
one is Daredevil coming to Disney. That was pretty cool.
What's that?
We saw the glasses getting picked up. I didn't even.
Yeah, the very first. That's Daredevil. Yeah. We're gonna start.
This
yeah, this is Daredevil right here. That's Daredevil's glasses. Yep, that's a cool little cut. Yeah. Then you go. Man, it's just gonna be cutaway. So you've got Ironheart here. Whatever she's creating, her and her friend there. Then you get Wonder Man. Again, I don't know anything about this character, or I don't know anything.
No, I'll have to do my
story.
research.
No idea. I do love this actor. This actor's good.
Yes, didn't he play Neo in the fourth Matrix? Not Neo, sorry, Morpheus, the new Morpheus.
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
He is also Dr. Manhattan in the Watchmen.
That's right.
The new Watchmen series on HBO for the one season. I hope I didn't just if you haven't watched that, I'm sorry because
poor dude just gets put in roles that you don't like. He just gets put in bad spots because he does a great job. I thought for the horrible role that he was given in the Matrix, I thought he played it very well. It was just stupid.
I just refuse to watch that freaking show.
And the Watchmen, even though I enjoyed the show, I can understand those that wouldn't. And I long since separated it from its comic counterpart. But
I like the show. I kind of keep them separate.
Tough jobs, man. Where it's like, oh, you got to follow these very iconic versions of this character.
Yeah,
good luck.
Props to him for trying, for doing it.
He does a pretty good job with it.
I agree. Man, this is.
But I won't be cautiously optimistic about Wonder Man because I don't know enough about it.
I don't know anything. Okay, so there's so many cutaways here. You get the Spider-Man show here. So here is Ironheart, the suit they had on the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I wonder if she built that or if it was an old.
I assume she builds
Tony Stark model. Well, I mean, obviously, I know she's going to do a lot of the work, but does she build it from scratch or does she?
I don't know.
In the eyes, that looks like a little bit like it's Tony Stark's helmet.
Yeah.
So
kind of does. Yeah.
She
get some stuff from him.
Take an old prototype and rebuild it into her own thing or something.
Maybe. It's a good question.
Otherwise, make your own helmet, lady. Come on.
Yeah.
You want to not be thought of as a Iron Man ripoff? Maybe don't use the exact same helmet for your bot. You know.
This kind of
looks. That's real creepy.
Looks like it. I believe this is Bullseye. I believe this is the character from the Daredevil TV show. Because he is coming back. I believe that's him.
Is horrifying.
Yeah, that's scary. No,
he has no mouth?
Well, I think he's just got a mask on.
Oh,
I think he's got a mask on. Sense. Yeah.
They really are doing a watch.
Still just still cutting away. Frick.
Here we have Albert.
Look, there looks like there's Looks like Dr. Manhattan on the left there on the wall. I don't know who this is. I don't know nothing.
What is that? Maybe Vision?
I don't know.
Who is that? Yeah, he's got a couple of different creatures.
And one looks like a Dragon Ball Z character.
Here's our Charlie Kelly. I got boxes of Pepe.
A lot of weird stuff here. I mean, I don't know what this is. There's all kinds of characters. And then the far right over there's tons of stuff too.
I'm over here just marking out over that old school typewriter. You're looking for Easter eggs. I'm like, look at this. Look at all this cool tech. Look at that bad boy. Yeah, I don't really see much. I mean, there are some faces, but honestly, those blue faces on the bottom right of his board, like those look like characters from Avatar. One of those looks like it could be Mike Myers. I don't know if what this is even attached to. I'm assuming this is Ironheart's professor, is my guess. Because what other show would call for?
You might be.
this
Yeah, I bet
situation?
you're right. That would make sense.
That's my guess.
So you got Wilson Fisk and his wife, who I think she went to jail or something. Notice the splattered blood on the wall in the background.
Ooh.
They're toasting to a dead body right next to him, probably.
Probably. And maybe, just maybe, are we foreshadowing? I notice how the blood is all going in her direction. So not normally my thing to do that, but the channels that do
maybe?
the 81 Easter eggs sometimes will catch
they're gonna
stuff like
call that
where
out.
they'll be like, notice how the blood here is Amy. So if she ends up dying by the end, just remember
They're
this
gonna
moment.
say this. Yep, we got it.
And I got there first, damn it. Damn you, Paul. Quit making your joke guy named Kevin spoilers. It offends me as a Kevin. All right. I'm sad. Here we have Little Red Riding Hood. I can't wait for that one.
Yeah. I had no idea what I tend to think maybe this is Wonder Man. No reason at all.
He plays in the Mask of the Red Death. And is that what
Unless this is something with Daredevil. They flashed the Daredevil Born Again logo right after, so maybe I don't know.
Ooh, maybe it's some weird cultist going after Daredevil. Who knows? I am not sure where the Red Hood
I don't either.
character belongs in all
Get
of
our
this.
first look at
our
boy Charlie Cox back as Daredevil. We've got a little beard going on right now. He's a little gruff. New suit.
Spend some
And you get Wilson Fisk here.
It's been
that comment. Okay, so let's talk about this. We don't know if this is set in the Netflix universe or if they're canon or not, right?
It's been some time, hasn't it?
Sure makes you think so, doesn't it? With that comment. It's been some time, hasn't it? That shows me they know each other.
Yeah, I mean, it certainly does. I wonder, I mean, with Fisk being who he is and with Charlie, with the Daredevil being such a good lawyer, perhaps they just know each other from court. But
yeah,
I mean, for my money, if you've brought back all the major players and didn't they like rewrite this entire series?
They started to film it or they either started to film it and then rewrote it before filming to bring in Karen Page and Foggy back because they weren't in it.
Exactly. And that's why I think
those two back. You've got Charlie Cox. You got Wilson Fisk. You just saw Punisher here in a second. You've got the Bullseye character that we've seen already. They brought them all back. It has to be somehow connected, whether there's a multiversal connection, something that it has to be. I don't think you bring all those guys back and then we're like, no, it's not that. Now, like we've seen, Wilson Fisk had power, like seemed like he had super strength in was he in Hawkeye? Is that right?
Yes.
And Daredevil was quite a bit different in She-Hulk, which I think I think they might be backtracking all. Maybe not Wilson Fisk's power, but they're going to backtrack Daredevil to more of his gritty and real nature.
Well,
of the Netflix show.
Spoiler alert for Hawkeye. And I think I only watched the first episode of Echo. I still have to go back and watch that. But just to throw a wrench into this or ask a what if, James, if you remember, didn't Hawkeye end with Echo shooting Wilson in the eye,
Yes, but
and he still
spoilers,
lived.
mega spoilers. He lives, and they show him living in what's the Echo TV show.
Echo, and that's what I
Yes,
thought. But
yes.
I mean, he still loses an eye, doesn't he?
I don't think so, actually.
He just got shot in his.
Well, I think there's some explanation in the show, and I haven't watched it.
Got it. I was gonna say maybe it was in
Yeah.
Echo, and I didn't watch it because that was the one thing I
Haven't
wanted to
wa-
throw
I've
out
watched
there
a
was,
couple
like, maybe
episodes of
it's
Echo,
not-
and I haven't. I've not finished it.
a ringing endorsement if I've ever heard one. Who neither of us got through.
Yeah, neither of us have watched it. So
Now you know why they released them all on the same day.
yeah, I watched like 2 episodes, and it's fine. I have no problems with it, but I didn't keep going, so I guess that probably tells you all you need to know about the state of the MCU. So maybe I'll watch it. Maybe I'll watch it and get an answer on why this man doesn't have an eye. Has eyes. His eyes are back.
Time, hasn't it?
John
Dude,
Bernthal back as Punisher. Really excited about this. He's awesome.
I think he's a great choice for that role.
Yeah.
Him being the psycho Shane in Walking Dead certainly helped.
Yeah. Oh
'Cause
yeah. Yeah.
Since then, I've never seen him and thought there's a grounded and reasonable individual. You can't help yourself.
Yeah. You
With
just
some
automatically
guys, they
think
get
about it. Yeah.
typecasted, but for this
Yep.
role, it's perfect because you're like, man, I know that this guy can do some dark shit. I've seen him do it with other roles, so
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that. And also, just to comment on it, because I don't know how much often we'll hear it again. Wilson's voice, man, the work that the actor's doing to get that like gravel sound, that
Oh yeah.
has got to be just torture on his vocal
been
cords.
some
There's a
time,
dude.
Yeah.
It's been some time, hasn't it? It's like, my
Yeah.
God, that dude owns stock in Ricola. I'm telling you.
Yeah. Oh, see, this could have been that scene from earlier in the on the TV
Boom,
screen.
you just got it. Yep.
Yeah, it's the bottom right one. Yep, you got Daredevil there.
You've come up in the world.
You've come up in the world. He's in the courtroom.
You've come up in the world. I wonder if your darker half would agree.
See, like it sounds like,
like it
I
sounds
don't want
like
to knock Vincent, but it feels like he's overdoing it a bit, at least in the. I'm hoping these aren't.
The same about you. I wonder if your darker half would agree.
I wonder if your darker half would agree. He sounds like Christian Bale doing Batman. Swear to me. I wonder if your darker half would agree. It's like, all right, bro. I still
this
love
little
him. don't get me
coffee
wrong.
date here. Little coffee date between boys. Wilson.
That's
is
probably gonna be
welcome,
one of my
Wilson.
favorite scenes. Those two
Yeah.
in a coffee booth. This is giving me straight Blade Runner vibes.
Yeah, that's the lighting looks evokes Blade Runner for
The
sure.
crowded area.
Yeah.
It might be more even Blade Runner 2049. Didn't they use a little more sepia? I feel like that
Yeah.
whole movie's orange.
You got I assume this is
Those are his beaten sticks. What,
I just didn't know if
nunchucks?
it was him or if it's or somebody else. Getting thrown through a window here. Can't really tell who it is. God, it's a lot of cuts, man.
Dude, so Wilson, is he going to be governor or mayor? What's the deal? 'Cause
Mayor.
he's mayor? Okay, I'm going to say, because you
Yeah.
see the pens. So he's
mayor
already
of he's
empowered,
mayor
it
of
looks
New
like.
York in this version, yeah. Which is
Well,
interesting.
Don't
Because
you
in the
just love that?
last he goes to jail at the end of the Daredevil series. For good. Because it's something with Vanessa too. I can't remember exactly. It's been a minute.
The American dream, baby.
And you get a lot of cutaways to our boy here. This scene gives me hope that they're going to have some really cool fight scenes like the Netflix show. I hate this one. With the fighting in the hallway and the flashing lights and shit.
Yeah, it looks good. Oh, nice. I love how
Very
you
red
got it.
suit. On it.
You got the one flash of
One
light.
flash of
pause
light.
frame. Like, just I'm saying it looks good. It's like, well, now it doesn't. When you see it
Mhm.
right here, maybe not so much.
Where I wanted it.
Yeah. I do expect, I mean, this is pretty key to a good Daredevil show, right? Is hand to hand.
All you thought, and then
That's
they
what's so cool about him.
go in a different direction with it, and I assume they've gone back to this. Like, you got to have this stuff.
You don't want it to be just like a crime drama about a love-struck blind attorney. That's not doing it for you?
No, thanks.
No, I want more vigilantes, please. I want my
I
blind
want-
Batman, please.
I want people getting beat up. Got some gadgets. That guy's dead.
What kind of a lawyer are you?
What kind of lawyer are you? Is that guy in another show?
He's
I
got his
can't
own-
remember.
Does he have his own Alfred now?
A really good one.
A really good one, he says. Okay, so we got a friendly Spider-Man.
Got Miles
fucking
speeding
hurt.
up on Miles. Yeah, Spider-Man. See this. So this is video game Spider-Man, who kills people about every 15 seconds.
Yeah.
When you heaving them off roofs and shit. Okay.
Animation looks cool. I don't know anything about this show, but it looks good.
I'm wondering who that Spider-Man is because there are no power. It doesn't seem to be any powers involved. Like there's a lot of
gadgets on that one.
Yeah, a lot of gadgets, a lot of wiring.
I don't know. Okay, Ironheart here.
Like the art style.
wanna build something undeniable.
Here we get.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life.
Why does this guy feel like he's the bad guy?
First of all, anybody using the word iconic just needs to stop. All right. Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic. All right. Go get the wine glass, fart in it, and give yourself a little whiff, and then get out of here.
Anything iconic in life.
Yeah, that guy looks bad to me.
This dude reaks of douchebag. I can smell it through my screen.
He reeks of the bad guy.
Maybe it's the capoeira he's doing, but
and so there's a really good look at Ironheart.
Ooh, really good pause frame there.
There we go.
Okay, so she did go. She does eventually go.
Warcraft.
She goes with a
This is a
different
very
helmet.
this is a different. This is a newer version, right? So what we saw earlier is a prototype, for sure.
That tracks, yeah. And she's got like the War Machine shoulder cannons, but these seem to be maybe more of a laser.
Bet they're lasers,
capacity.
yeah. I bet they're lasers. Well, that poor truck didn't make it, did it?
Oh wow, she pulled a Blue Beetle. Okay,
never seen that show, that movie.
Just had to do some questionable things to get it done.
Yeah, I had to do some questionable things to get it done. What's she doing at the strip club here?
What if? Oh, okay, making it. That's the questionable. That's what that is. He's
the
guy's a dirt bag. He's trying to get her to dance. Maybe
I
even
have
work
no
the corner.
idea. I don't know how I feel about this show. I don't know. I'm gonna have to hear about it and see, and I don't know. We'll go from there.
Lighting her lab on
What
fire.
if?
Okay.
I don't know if I've seen What If season 2. Actually, I did like What If season 1 though.
I need to finish What If season 2, but
I don't know
I
if
enjoyed season 1. This is gonna be the last one, isn't it?
I don't know. Probably could be.
For an adventure.
What do we got here?
Oh,
This
you
guy-
got
that
me.
looks like
Marvel
looks
Western.
like this looks like Captain America Gundam here.
Oh, we got Marvel. We got a Western. We got Captain America Gundam.
Western.
Dude, I am locked in. If you could go back in time
There we
and
go.
tell an 8-year-old Kev that there's going to be a superhero Western out there, he'd say, I know, stupid. I'm writing it in
I'm
crayon.
right here.
I drew
I
it.
made
Yeah,
it
it's like, I
up.
know, I'm doing it right now with Goku and the Terminator.
Yeah.
My action figures.
Really quick there. We didn't get much there, did we?
No, but what we got was great. Well, at least for me.
Yeah.
Ooh, what was that first shot?
Them coming down with the
It
Bifrost.
was maybe, yeah, Nick Fury and a couple other folks coming down through the Bifrost. Who is that?
I'm trying to get you ahead, but I'm gonna lose.
Oh, that's maybe Coulson.
Yeah, I don't
Some
have
kind of
much
old
left
man
there.
agent. And
Yeah.
there's 2 scrolls with him, I think, on the outside.
Yeah, so you got 2. Yeah, there we go. It's best I get 2 scrolls. Yeah, it looks like Fury, Coulson, and 2 scrolls.
So we got that, the cowboy. And that Gundam
Yep.
looks badass. So
Yeah, and this
yeah,
Gundam Captain America here.
if they're only
Maybe
going
I'm
to give you
in.
5 seconds, ooh, plus that wall of whatever that was, all those people there, right? So yeah,
Oh
man, if
yeah,
they're only
like
going to,
yeah, them rushing right here. Yeah.
yeah, that looks like
This person in the
something.
front, they're all creepy. They got the black eyes and shit.
Yeah, that's
Creepy
maybe
as
going
hell.
to be something to do with Thor. I'm not sure, but yeah, they didn't give him much time to work with, and they maximized it here for the what
Yeah.
if segment.
Yeah, they did, and I think they did a good job there.
The battle they will sing about for ages.
Marvel
I can't
Zombies
wait.
here. Shit, Marvel Zombies got more run than this is cool. Is that Thanos in the background? Is that zombie Thanos? Or is it just some big
Oh,
ass motherfucker?
yeah, I don't know. We got the Wakandan elite guard there as a zombie.
Don't know who this is. Can't really get a good shot at him. I don't know who that is.
Mm-mm. I can't tell.
It's so hard to catch it. Don't know.
For ages.
Then you've got that's not Natasha
Natasha.
Romanoff. That's sister.
Oh,
Elena?
yep.
Elena. That's her. Some zombie fighting here.
Yeah.
Some exploded zombies. Bye-bye, bitches. Captain America zombie here. I am here for Steve Rogers zombie.
Let's do it.
I
Oh,
love
yeah.
that they're going to make a show about this. Just go fucking all in on the zombies. That's cool. Let's have some fun.
That's what I'm hoping for. Just if there's ever a show to lean into
World
the
War
camp
Z
and just
here.
have some fun, tell a good
Yeah.
story, it's Marvel Zombies.
Yeah, now we
And
got
what a
Wonder
good
Man here.
transition.
Yeah, hell of a transition.
You can slate whenever you're ready.
Simon Williams, reading for Wonder Man. I was born to play this character.
So weird to
There,
see him
this
with hair.
Trevor Slattery, the return of Mandarin from Iron Man 2.
Oh, good catch, dude.
Yep, I caught it right away. So that's interesting. Ben Kingsley returning to the role. He played that role so long ago.
Using a cell phone tripod ring light.
Yep.
He's just like me for real.
Yeah, right. They're running out here. It looks this is like a
Oh, what a pause.
They're gonna be
dude.
boys.
Both his face. Oh my god.
Yeah,
He is
he's
earning
awesome.
his paycheck with his face. And look at that, dude. Tell me he didn't show up every day ready to work. Look
Oh,
at
he's
that.
fucking. He looks like he's having a blast.
You better not mess this up. I know.
So I don't know what it's about, but I'm interested. I'm intrigued.
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on it.
Yeah, Eyes of Wakanda here.
I am ready.
So man,
They gave him no
nothing.
time.
Yeah, must not.
Which is
Very different animation
time.
style too here.
Yeah, it's unique. And
Yeah, I wish
when they had the walk up, it's like, okay, these character models look pretty cool.
This looks
But
cool.
the
I
fact
wish
that they showed us nothing makes me worried about how it looks in motion.
Or it might not be done yet. Is the thing.
Yeah, that's a good point too. It may just be further down the pipeline. And they don't really have anything. But
yep. And we've seen Deadpool and Wolverine. We know this.
Marvel Jesus. We have a long road ahead.
I almost think I would have left Daredevil. I mean, I know it's all the stuff coming to Disney Plus. Everything's new except Daredevil and Wolverine. I would almost left that out.
I think they're going to double dip probably and have their own, or at least I know a lot of people have cut out just the Daredevil portion and talked about that on its own. So I'm wondering if I'm kind of thinking they used those two things to kind of juice the numbers on these and get more eyes on these.
Try to get more eyes on
properties.
these. Yeah, that's just you're probably right.
Road ahead of us.
Just cuts
And
everywhere
there he
here.
is,
Yep,
presidential.
you got Ironheart. God, it's hard to get this. So you get Wilson Fisk at his desk. He's mad. Ironheart, just clever cutaways again.
Much to do.
Here you get John Bernthal, the Punisher, in the shirt.
Hey.
Hell yeah, brother. I'm here for anything with him. He's awesome. Daredevil coming in. See, this gives me a lot of hope for Daredevil. That that's going to be like the Netflix show. Like that scene. And the one in earlier gives me a lot of hope.
Man, I really hope that setup is what that scene looks like, which is Punisher and Daredevil fighting armed goons at the same time. Maybe not on the same team. Maybe just both happen to be there for different reasons. Whew, that's going to be a lot of fun. My goodness. There we have
to
it.
recap the dates, we've got Deadpool and Wolverine's November 12th. What If Season 3, December 22nd, Christmas show. January 29th, 2025 is Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. March 4th is Daredevil Born Again. June 24th is Ironheart. Eyes of Wakanda is August 6th. Marvel's Zombies, October next year, Halloween release there. And then Wonder Man is December 2025. It is way off. It's a year away. So a lot of stuff.
Well,
Kev, I don't think we can give this a proper grade, can we?
It would be hard. Some of the shows really didn't get enough screen time.
Yeah, let's do this. Let's just go through each one and say, are we excited or are we not? Or should it have gotten more footage or whatever? Let's do it that way. How about that?
That works for me.
Okay. What If Season 3? I'll let you go first.
What If Season 3, I definitely think if they had more footage available, they could have shown a little bit more. But
yeah, very quick.
I am hyped about
4
it.
scenes. The 4 scenes they showed were Skrulls scene, all the characters running, the Gundam, and the cowboy. So I'm intrigued, very intrigued, but I will probably watch that one. Let's put it that way.
Definitely.
Friendly Neighborhood Spider. So that one is December. So that's next month. That one's coming. Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, January 29th. We'll see. I'm going to see what people are saying, what reviews are about it. Could easily watch it. I don't know anything about it. Don't know if it's Miles. Is it Peter? I literally don't know anything.
Yeah, this one, I think I'm not the demographic for it, but I may end up watching it either just for us to talk about, but also my brother is a huge Spider-Man fan, and I know he watches, we watch Across the Spider-Verse together and all that stuff. So it may be something that I watch, but I'm probably going to ask him what he thinks about it first.
Yep. Then that's January. Daredevil Born Again, March 4th. I'm all in. I didn't even see much to get excited about it. I love that character, and I'm so glad they brought all those guys back.
Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I think if we were going to grade anything, the only thing we could grade would maybe be the Daredevil portion because it kind of carried this whole thing.
There's a lot of Daredevil in there, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought they did a good job of setting the table and getting some interest. And we already talked about the specific points that brought that up. So, yeah, I am, even though like I will have some catching up to do with this show. So I don't think I watched any of the Netflix Marvel stuff.
Really?
You know, so I have not seen Daredevil. I've not seen Punisher.
I think what you'll have to do, I mean, I don't know if it's required viewing or not. I recommend it because I think it's the Iron Man or the Daredevil series is fantastic. The whole series is the best. I think the Punisher's pretty good. They spun him off. I have not seen the Defenders. I've heard it's not great, but I think it's so. I think it's 3 seasons of Daredevil. It's 1, 2, and then the Defenders came in between, and it actually affects the final season of Daredevil. So when I started, I didn't realize that. I never watched the Defenders. So the beginning of Daredevil season 3, I'm like, what is going on?
What the hell and why?
Yeah. And then I just went online and read what happened, and then I was like, oh shit, this makes sense. We will definitely be reviewing in some capacity Daredevil on this channel for sure. Ironheart, we think we've kind of nailed it even before. Like, we just thought that the Iron Man character after Tony Stark passed away should have been retired. So, and even the footage, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, we didn't get much of the story, but what we did get, I don't know that I am going to enjoy as much, but we'll see.
We'll see. I'm
Um,
holding out. I'm not gonna say no yet. I don't know, man. It's the best way I got for it.
yeah, exactly. Don't have high expectations for it, but
Yep.
sometimes that works out in a show's favor.
We've got Eyes of Wakanda next, August 6th. I think we'll both agree. Just not near enough footage to put any type of anything on it. Other than the 2 scenes they showed, the animation looks very different than anything else they showed.
Yeah.
The intrigued is the only way I can put it, I guess.
Yeah, show me something next time, guys.
Yep.
But yeah, interested to see more of what the characters and we didn't really get to see much scenery. So I
Nothing.
am interested to
Literally
see what the show
nothing.
looks like.
Yep. Then we get Marvel Zombies, which we're both just excited about.
Mhm.
We're thinking it's gonna be fun. And then Wonder Man. I'm intrigued just because I got nothing. I don't know anything about that character. I don't know anything about it. And then the return of Trevor Slattery gets me intrigued. Ben Kingsley looks like he's having fun.
Yeah, that is a big bonus to the show to see what's going on there and
Mhm.
how it might tie back into the old Iron Man movies. But yeah, I'll have to do my research because I also, James, not very familiar with that particular character.
Yep.
And maybe based on looking into it, I'll be even more excited. But for a show I knew nothing about, I would say, okay, yeah, I'm interested to see what they're doing there. The idea of him being an actor going through it, interesting. Could be good, could
Mhm.
be just absolute awful, just dirty
Yep.
outdoor dog water that you don't even clean out. You're just filling it up with the hose. Man, wash that thing out, dude. You wouldn't drink out of that. Poor dogs.
Any final thoughts, Kev? Anything?
Oh, overall, a decent showcase. I think, like I said before, I think there's a reason you got to see so much Deadpool and Wolverine in there. It's odd to be adding to your here's all the new stuff that's coming, and there's 30 seconds of footage from a movie that was released months ago.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
Like
by
it's
the
like you
way,
said, I think they tagged it together with the release date of that to bring some more eyes onto everything else right now because of the
they're like,
popularity of Deadpool and Wolverine.
if there, I think this was intended to bring new subscribers to Disney Plus, and therefore it was aiming heavily on, oh, are you a Netflix subscriber? Did you like
Yeah.
Daredevil? Well, guess what? Oh, you know that big movie, Deadpool Wolverine, that everybody saw in theaters? Guess what? So I feel like those things were the real draws, and then the people who are already Marvel fans just kind of got the bonus of here's some of the other
Yeah.
stuff that's coming. But
Yep.
overall, I think it was a pretty well done. I think there were maybe a couple of shows. They had enough content in there that maybe you don't need to mention Eyes of Wakanda. If you have so little to show, like, did it need to be in the announcement? Are you certain you're going to hit that release date if that's all you've got to show us? So,
Mhm.
not perfect by any means, but
No.
I feel a lot better about, there's definitely a couple of shows in there that I think could be Secret Invasion bad. I'm not saying
Oh, that
that
show's
that
bad.
all of these will be good, but what is coming seems to me like it has a better ratio of good ideas to bad ideas versus
Yeah.
what Marvel's laid out up to this point. So it seems like maybe their pivot could be going in the
Maybe
right
they're
direction.
figuring it out, but we shall see. We shall see. Thank you guys for watching. Kev, outside of here, where can the folks find you at?
You can find us both over on Bite Size Sports every Thursday talking NBA and the NFL. And you can also find me over at Carnage Media doing play-by-play commentary for boxing, kickboxing, and MMA. So follow us on social media at Carnage Media PPV. And of course, be on the lookout for more preview reviews and other videos from me over on Dweeb, and James will tell you when you can come hang out with us live again.
Exactly. We are live every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern on the Weekly Dweeb, where we discuss and talk about the most important and most fun stories from the entertainment world of the past week. Then every Wednesday, you can check us out on Han Shot First, our flagship Star Wars program, where we discuss Star Wars every single week. 9 p.m. Eastern Wednesdays, we are watching Rebels right now. Pretty soon here, we're going to be watching Skeleton Crew, just about a month away. So please like, subscribe, share. Come join us. We are at 145. The March to 500 continues. Please check out all our other content. Until next time, folks.